Ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Yeah, Mr. Krabs. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Don't do that. No in-game audio, you butthole.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, now feeling it now, Mr. Lau.
Good labs.
Okay, so, hi.
What the fuck?
Bird.
Alright, so, we're now online.
Fuck! Sorry!
Piece of shit. Already this is going off horribly.
That wolf went fucking flying.
Okay, so this is the reboot of the Casual Cast podcast. We haven't done one of these in like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Did anyone see that for a second?
No.
It landed on his side.
Take 1 point of physical and 1 point of mental damage.
1 point of mental damage.
It's this fucking... He's spamming 200, looks like he's trying to aggressively grab something.
Should we do introductions, or does everyone already know who we are?
Pretty sure we already
I
know
don't
we
think
we're all
people
always
are
in the game.
aware, and besides, that's for like people on YouTube and shit.
Oh, right.
Joining us today is me,
It's
Grandhood, or as we call
Hi.
him in game, Magical Molly, or Magical Mall, Ririk,
That's
and
your
then Noob.
Your butt has cloth on it.
Your butt has cloth on it. Your butt has cloth
All
on it.
powerful
Why
Rick.
are
So-
you wearing like Skyrim leather armor?
Let's get
Whoa.
ready for this.
What?
What?
Let's go.
What?
Grab put it back.
Restart.
What?
What?
It's like not giving it to us.
That's the first time this ever happened.
Why are
What?
mine floating? Mine ninja balls.
They're supposed to be floating.
Fuck.
Okay,
Okay,
It's
hold
just
on,
in.
hold on. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's not what I want. What the fuck are these cards? Standard deck.
We're off to a great start.
Great start indeed. Nope.
Oh my god!
Why?
Should,
I
I'm
think
not sure if
shit
it's
broke.
wise, but...
It
Alright.
falls
Hey,
through
mine-
the fucking...
Okay, okay. Just manually deal. Why?
Hold on.
Why?
Flag!
I'm choosing a different table.
I was just saying, all you should do is just manually choose.
Yeah, but then people could see our cards. Like, perfectly.
we can just grab them and not flip them over until...
No,
Hold
I was
on.
gonna say, like, once it's pop. Okay, I was just gonna say, all you should do is just grab the card, like this, and hand them to that particular side. Wait,
Why doesn't... Oh, it doesn't...
what?
This is broken.
Oh,
Look at
Is
that.
it
so
a
we
good
don't
time to
test our
mention who
shit
our
before we
sponsor
start
is?
Streaming.
Let's see if it works for, like, the regular poker game.
It worked.
It does!
Wah, wah, wah.
wonk.
Okay.
well.
Hey, Jamal, did you turn the flip table on?
Everyone grab your
Yeah.
things.
I
Well,
guess grab
claim
the
your
stuff in the stack.
things. By
I
the
guess
way,
claim the
hit,
stuff to the left.
control... no, not control. Just hit C and then V on the green chips and then the red chips after you have them all.
DMV.
Yeah, C and V, it duplicates them. Everybody has to have 20 red and green chips.
Alright.
And then, 500s. Once again, somebody... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought somebody took my chips.
You realize if you can't do that, right, Jamal? It's only an admin thing.
Yeah, it's only you.
Oh, in that case,
Oh.
Okay.
Give it a go. I can do it myself. I'm a big boy.
Wait, did I
Are
just
you?
give myself more?
I'm older than him. Get away from my shit too.
I got confused. Okay,
It's
whatever.
good enough. We got enough things. It's fine.
Well, hold on.
I will start reading pages from my orc fanfiction.
Okay, no,
that I
that's
don't
good.
have.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I will look up orc fanfiction just to start reading it if you know what starts it.
There's actually not that much.
Really?
the love for orcs.
Okay, whatever.
I'll start reading this wild book. Okay, let's go.
Oh,
It looks too peaceful and beautiful to be the prison in some...
We're starting.
I can't read it. Rip card. Rip me.
Rip you.
alright. Do we need our
Hold
thing?
on, my sister's calling me.
Microphone muted.
God damn it!
God
Ba,
damn
ba,
it!
ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Me weren't prepared
Ba,
for
ba,
this
ba,
shit.
ba, ba, ba.
Oh shit!
Ooh, money.
Ooh, money. That's it. I'm starting to start reading again. Open it. Fucking don't care about the prologue. No one cares about the prologues.
I'm gonna
It
start
looks too
reading my.
peaceful and to be a prison of some. What? How do you fucking? Oh, it's someone. Lady Proudmore mused as she approached the temple of the White Tiger. See the blue dragon. Caligos? I think that's how you said. Yeah, that's it.
Stop reading or I'll kill you.
Yay!
then you can get back. Mister.
Sorry, I was
I'm
on the
not
phone,
very
ass.
straight.
I have to go in an hour!
We
We could have got this over with like an hour and a half ago, but no, somebody had to take a nap.
Shouldn't have done this.
It's not
Are we
too
going
late
to-
to cancel.
We didn't
Are
make
we-
it through.
Are we
Well,
going to do
shouting.
this or not?
Whatever,
I don't
we'll
wanna
play.
hear-
Let's go.
I don't want to hear orc fanfic.
Let's go. Okay, somebody tell a story, and we'll start playing.
First things first, who pooped last?
This is not necessary for this game.
I did.
Okay.
Actually, I did whenever I took my shower, so suck a dick.
Well, you pooped in the shower?
Yeah.
I put this there one time.
Alright.
I just bet a lot.
So,
Oh, Jamal, you're the one that said that you had stories for this, so there you go.
I have a few stories, but I don't want to start. I'm the first one to play the game, so
Alright.
Start.
I have that. Go.
okay, well, I mean, I guess I could start with one.
This
So-
is going so bad.
Well, it's the first podcast, man. What do you expect?
Something that wasn't cards falling off a table, often something that I spent a lot of time on.
Yeah, okay. You have a point on that one. Stories.
Like, the cards didn't work. The table
Oh.
didn't work.
There was one time at
Bandcamp.
Base
yeah.
camp.
band.
Ririk, you didn't, or did you? What did
What?
Ririk do?
I don't even understand what you're trying to say.
Did you make a turn?
No.
Because the noob just cut you in line.
Oh,
And
sorry,
I
I'm
stole
fucking...
my money.
Yeah, remember how I said we're not supposed to pay attention to the game, but just tell stories and then just play the game in the background?
It's kind of hard, huh?
There's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking pressure when you just kind of try
They make it seem so easy at Poker Night in the inventory.
Ririk, go! Oh my god!
Alright, fine. Guess what? What the Grim put?
500.
Fine. Why would you put 500?
Because he
I
put
don't even-
400.
No, I'm
Oh
voting
my
this round.
fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, so
Go.
there's one time our neighbors at the old house like to. They're a bunch of
The fall-
smart
the
asses. They were kids around my brother's age,
Mhm.
and they like to, be little dicks to everyone, pretty much.
Okay.
I remember my dad needed to go somewhere, and don't touch my things, noob.
Your stories always start with your dad.
Oh yeah, because everything
Everything starts with
my
a dad.
You can't even deny it.
There is no denying that.
I wouldn't mind call that but me.
Well,
Nope.
just me and Noob now.
My dad was driving down the street, but all the kids were like playing basketball and skateboarding or whatever shit. And you know how back then in simpler times, people were like, car, and they would just clear out, and all the kids would like go on the sidewalks and wait for the slow-moving vehicle to move by.
Yeah.
Well, our neighbor Anthony had this bright idea since, it's my dad. He won't do anything. It's Mr. Pierce. He's cool. He was
Yeah.
going to get on his skateboard, lay down in the middle of the street, and like slowly glide across to the other side. Well, my dad was not having any of that shit. He needed to be somewhere. I think it was like he was going to the store to get something for a remote control car that we got. And he's like, he what he did was he put his foot on the brake and then put his foot on the gas. So you just hear. Anthony's scrambling to get up and get out of this shit as fast as he can.
Hey, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting, but I just need to conclude that, yeah. Get fucked, son. I have a straight...
Aw, shit.
Oh shit!
Ha 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 ha! I win the game, bitch ass dick.
I didn't put anything in.
Yeah, I know.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah. Hey, look at my cards.
Okay, go back
Green
to
and
storytelling.
Jack.
Sorry, I just want to interrupt to show that I'm good at poker.
So yeah, he just scared the shit out of my neighbor Anthony, and it was really funny because Anthony's a really really short kid. I mean, even for his age, I was like, let's see, I'm trying to remember how much younger he was than my brother. My brother's 6 years older. I think he was maybe 4 years older than me, but he was like my size when I was fucking 10. So,
I don't think Grim gets the hint!
hey, fine, jeez. Excuse me for being a podcaster.
Trying to tell a story, and you wanted him to tell a story.
Yeah, but you're also supposed to play the game.
Pay attention, Grim.
Terrible.
Alright, well,
300.
yep, that's my story of how my dad made this little innocent neighbor kid pretty much leave a stream of shit down an entire driveway.
I wouldn't say really innocent.
Yeah, good point.
Are you just putting paint in greens?
So, okay then, Noob made it rain. Queen. So, Noob, you said you had a story saved for the podcast that you wanted to use. I think he's muted. Nope, never mind.
I can't really think of it. I mean,
Don't tell me you're under pressure.
yeah.
Yep, he's under pressure.
Under pressure.
He's
Down.
under
Down on
pressure.
me. Looking down on me.
Rick, you have any stories?
Do I have any stories?
He says as he folds.
Hmm. I think I have a story about. Trying to remember what it is. About a woman from Stoneberry Hollows.
God damn it.
Grim understands. I'm just joking about that.
Fuck.
I'm waiting.
I
We're
see.
waiting for the next card then. Well,
No,
Yeah,
Noob didn't put
we have-
anything in.
I don't really have any
Yeah, dude.
stories of my own.
Oh.
Mostly because I just consider anything I do boring, despite the fact it somehow entertains others. I could tell you different adventures and different games I had, or stuff from Minecraft, or something from the guild. That's about it.
see.
I don't really remember my interaction with.
I might
friends
have
or
one
going
story.
or outside stuff.
Yeah, I think
What's
I
yours?
have another.
What's your story?
So I recently this title was taken away from me, but back when I was like 13, 14, I had the title of highest jump during an inner tube ride behind a speedboat or whatever boat my dad had.
Huh.
All right, we need a card.
Hold on.
I think
I'm
I
just
remember that. That was
trying to
hilarious.
rebuild my
Yeah.
Flew up
that-
in the air.
So whenever my dad takes us inner tubing, he's like, okay, so I'll go slow for you, but then he'll actually go like 1,000,000 miles per hour and drag us across the entire lake, and we'll be back there like, slow down! And my dad will be like, what? Slow down! What? I can't hear you!
Hey,
Fucking, I'll oh yeah.
Why did you put dice in here?
I don't know. I thought we could use it for something.
Can't.
We can't even use this quarter, really.
I stay.
Hey.
And it's just you and Noob playing then.
Yeah. So noob, stay or raids, whatever.
Oh,
Hey,
he
Phoenix.
added-
Oh, by the way, whenever we do
Looks like he added
podcast,
200.
whenever we do a podcast, you guys should probably also have the Twitch chat open too.
Alright, well.
But this is our first,
Nice.
so fuck it. We'll.
I do have the Twitch.
So, my dad,
Say-
in our old boat, he used to be really, really good at creating his own waves and using them. Like, you know how most boats, they're not able to turn sharp enough to actually create waves and, you know, run into them?
Pretty much, let me explain that situation.
I win, bitch.
Whenever
No,
you,
I win.
whenever
She
you
has 7.
take a boat
What?
out and whenever a boat cuts across the water, you remember how it creates those true lines of waves on the side, right? Well, his boat is able to turn quick enough and maneuver right back into those waves, hitting it point on, and it will cause the inner tube to hit against that wave and turn it into a ramp, sending it up in the air. Continue, Grim.
Alright, so my dad created like the perfect wave. I know I'm sounding really surfer kahuna-ish, but it was. In the middle of a Texas lake, he made the best wave ever with his own boat. And he's like,
Did you put all that in, Grim?
no, I'm still organizing.
He's still
my shit.
organizing, so I guess that's a good time to
Because
explain.
you guys threw it at me instead of letting me collect it.
Alright.
Well, we're getting out of the way first.
Yeah.
You butthole. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for.
Anyway, and so my dad, I could see the evil glint in my dad's eyes from behind the boat. I was like, no, I'm your second born. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. And he's like, yeah. So
About that.
you have to remember, I'm like in middle school or something when this happens. So, and I'm a small guy, even for a middle school. You know, being as awesome as I am incredibly short. I was incredibly short then, I'm incredibly short now, so those waves...
By the way, Onion put in 200.
Stop betting big.
Stop betting big.
Those waves were humongous to me, and I was like, this is it. This is how I die. At the ripe old age of 13-something.
13 years and 2 months.
Something days. So, here's how it would happen. There's that moment where you're just like, the inner tube goes down towards the wave and like kind of gets sucked in, and it was quiet. When I reached that point, it was all quiet. I was like, that's it. On. So, and then I suddenly just zoom, like, I guess zoom's not a
400.
proper word, jet straight up into the air. The inner tube's flying, I'm flying. I was stupid enough and terrified enough to let go of the damn thing, so I flew farther up, and I got like a good 10 feet of air thanks to that wave. That was the highest anyone had gotten to that day. And, you know, afterwards, I just see the boat and the inner tube zooming past me. I'm like,
Oh.
is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, it's Onion's turn. Wait. Did you put it in?
I
Was he
put
put in
another
another one?
200.
Okay, because Noob had put in 400.
Noob needs to bet
Uh-oh.
with just greens, wasting all of the time in ever.
Yeah. Alright, come on.
200.
Dream.
So I'm in the air, I'm seeing the boat, the inner tube fly away, and I'm like, huh, this isn't that bad. You know, I'm slowly gliding, and then it comes crashing down on me. I go falling towards the water, I'm like, it's just water, right? It's just water, it's not gonna hurt, it's water. I'm moving fast, and I'm pretty much landing on the side of my stomach.
Oh.
So I go smack! And I do what, you know how you skip rocks? That happened to me. I skidded across the water. And I just, that hurt. I got the highest air. I was known as, you know, having the title for biggest jump, but, the pain, I don't think it was worth it. Anyways, that's my story.
Well, with boat, I'll continue the boat-related stories if I can remember this one correctly. When I was younger, I just moved into a neighborhood, and it was one that I had a friend in and everything, and his dad recently got a boat, and it's kind of similar to yours, kind of, except for the fact that he was riding on the boat, and he hit a ramp, and he said to his son, his dad said to him that, hold on, and he didn't say it to me, so I fucking flew out of the boat because he hit a fucking ramp in the middle of the ocean.
Dude.
And you ever wonder what salt water feels like and you're like just inhaling and through your nose and mouth?
Yes.
Oh,
How does that feel like?
Oh, it feels great. Especially feels better in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And
I have a story after you're done.
basically, to end it all off, basically, I remember because I was pretty young. Was that after that happened, they got me and I pretty much like laid in the boat the entire time throwing up because I inhaled so much salt water. And I'm pretty sure I inhaled a fish or two. You'd be surprised.
Noob, did you go?
Ah, yes.
Okay. So I have a story to tell, and I think it's
It's all
appropriate.
good. Oh, you're folding.
Yeah, I'm holding.
I'm
I
staying.
want to tell a story about how me and my friends were racing on our bikes once, and the racetrack or whatever it started outside out the front of my house. It went around one block, went around another one, and then it rotated around to the last block all the way, and then it goes back to my house. Now the last block had a really steep hill. And every single time I drive past it now, I just look at it going, oh god. Because this last steep hill, whenever we were riding down at full speed, I had a nice lead going. All of a sudden, I see a car driving up the hill. I slam on the foot brakes, broke my chain, flipped over, and then started skidding down the side of my arm on a bike going down the steep hill that had gravel and concrete all over it.
That reminds me of
My
a story.
friend pulls over his bike, gets up off of the seat, whatever, pulls me up and throws me into the grass of the yard next to this thing, and the soccer mom that got out of the SUV that pulled up is like, oh my god! And then she got back in the car and left.
I ain't getting sued for this shit.
My friend
Did you
got
have
me on my bike, wheeled me back to my house, and my dad had to pour hydrogen, whatever, peroxide,
Yeah.
all over my wounds, and I was bleeding so bad. I remember watching Ed, Edd and Eddy and crying because of the stinging of the hydrogen peroxide going in my wounds. Like, it was a funny episode, too, and I wanted to laugh, but I couldn't because I was too busy crying.
Alright.
I
I
remember
guess
when
the
I
big
was.
reveal. Who goes first?
I just love the
Two of a
soccer
kind.
mom that got out of her
Nothing.
car, looked
Yeah.
over at me,
You
goes,
bluffed out this entire time?
are you okay? And then she pulled out a
Three of a
Band-Aid,
kind.
gave it to my friend, and then drove away.
It's not.
Wait,
It's
why
not
you
me.
doing it? Not him.
Not me.
So I
Three of a
remember.
kind.
I remember having. Yeah, okay, so in Florida, I don't know if anyone else knows, it rains a lot. I mean, it's kind of a common thing. And
Whoa,
I was,
whoa, whoa, whoa! Grim, put that back. Thank you.
So,
Stop taking my money, Grim.
when I was younger, I had this mountain bike, and it was kind of a piece of crap. Let's be honest. It basically broke. The chain broke all the time, and I was riding home like an idiot without any shoes because it was raining, and I was just riding around like an idiot. So I'm riding down as fast as I can down this road, like going. I don't know, like it's as fast as I can go. I don't know. I was pedaling as fast as I could because I didn't want to get like hit by lightning because that was my fear when I was younger. That if I wasn't out in the storm, I'd get hit by lightning. And I basically the chain broke. My no shoe foot slips off of the fucking pedal and then drags on the asphalt for like a minute.
Oh.
Because it was the front brakes, like the ones you have on your handle, were broken. So basically, I had nothing to do. I was like, oh, fuck, and it fucking hurt. I still have the scar on my foot from it.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah. And I have one more bike-related story. If you don't want me telling it, 1 second. When I was younger and I had a little bit of friends in real life, we used to like ride the bikes like on these little hill things that we made, the dirt hills. Like you'd ride up, you get some air, and you go back down. And we had a timer. One of the guys sat back when he was the last one went and timed everybody, and see who would go faster. And then we go faster and faster until someone fell off. And that one person falling off was me. You ever like
Ooh.
get in the middle of the air with a mountain bike and then lose the mountain bike? Not fun, because you land on it, stomach first, into the handlebars.
Ouch.
Yeah. I also, I'll tell another story later, because I want to hog this all. Just think about bikes got me back to a whole bunch of memories that were kind of wrong.
I have a memory about skateboarding.
What?
So, me and my friends used to always skateboard. By the way, it's your turn, Noob. We used to always skateboard, and I remember one time, going back to what Grim's story was, how, like, we always had to watch out for cars and stuff. There was a really... Why would you do that?
Because I thought we were
Well,
friends.
screw it. It's only us two left, Noob, so let's just do it. Okay, so... we always had to do the lookout for cars thing. And we'd always forget to warn each other. Because, like, it's a small street. Everybody saw it, unless you were listening to music, which only one of our friends did. And we had, like, a kicker or, like, a, like, fun pipe or something. Like a little ramp thing. And, yeah. It got really intense whenever we were skating. It got to the point
Isn't that something?
Let me see. Ace and a 4.
And it goes like ace, like so it's one. It doesn't go like a 4, 3, 2, 1 king. That's something I thought.
No.
I would.
Look at
No, I don't want to.
But you
Okay.
win because you have an ace.
that. Oh yeah.
Because neither of us have shit, really. So, yeah, we didn't really pay attention to whether our cars are coming or not. Because, like, there's so much going on and you didn't really pay attention. One of
And
my
it's
friends...
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and it's Pittsburgh, so, like, the roads are horrible.
Yeah,
So-
nothing on the sand that is Florida.
we're, like, skating and stuff. And all of a sudden we hear a car coming. And it's a really nice car, and nobody really knew who it belonged to, but it was, like, some kind of sports car passing through our neighborhood. And when we were
God.
skating, like, we basically just hopped up on the sidewalk or whatever skating equipment we're using, like the pipe or something. Or not the pipe, the, like, ramp. So, we're just, like, doing something, we hop on, my friend's not paying attention, and then this car just decides, like, the sports car just decides to speed right down our street, going maybe, like, 60 in a goddamn sports car. And our road isn't that big, so he basically just flew down it. My friend was looking the opposite direction, so he just sees a freaking sports car fly down. And then he's like, what the hell was that? I don't understand where the sports car came from or where it was going, but it sped down our narrow-ass street. Nearly killed us. 10 out of 10 would not do again.
When I was younger, I didn't have the coordination to ride a bike.
Really?
Yeah, because like, as in, like when I was really younger, because I couldn't do it because my balance was bad. So, wait, is it my turn?
I think.
Um,
Unless it's Grimm's.
I already went.
so, I only was able to use a scooter because scooters, I guess, were easier. I don't know, it was weird. And I rode a scooter for like a long time everywhere. And then one day, and this is gonna sound really bad, I was being chased at school. And I didn't have my scooter. I had nothing. And then I saw a bike in the woods. Like laying next to there, and took it. And biked off, and then put it back there later. It didn't occur to me until like later that I rode a bike. Like I was so much in panic mode that I just picked up the nearest thing and just biked off. The part I actually left. The mom made me leave a note saying, "Hey, I may or may not have stolen your bike. Sorry about that." And that was a description of why I did it. And
That reminds me of the story you told us whenever you took the little girl's scooter for like 2 weeks.
yeah, that was partially my fault, partially my mom's fault. She was too cheap to buy me a new bike because mine kept getting stolen.
Did I ever tell the story about how my bike got stolen when I was like 11?
No.
I don't think you have.
So whenever I was 11, I had a pretty bad mongoose sports bike.
Was it orange?
No, it was like blue or some shit.
Oh wait, the blue and silver one.
Yeah, blue and silver one.
I had one of those for 3 days.
It was pretty cool. I liked it. I loved it. And
Fuck.
fuck you. It's not coming. Oh no, it's on top of Noob's. Oh, it's. Well, it looks like Grimm's
You know
Orc
that
was
kind of
just
orc.
giving my thing, my Viking, analingus.
Oh god.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah, I had this bike whenever I was 11. I love this thing. I rode it everywhere. I always used it every day. It had a license plate that said Matthew on the back of it. I loved it. And then one day, I wake up going to school, and I see my gates open and my bike's not in my yard. And I'm freaking
The
out.
fiends.
It's like 8 in the morning, and I'm going berserk. Noob, did you bet?
Oh.
It's 8 in the morning, I'm going berserk before I get on my bus. I missed the bus because of how pissed off I was that my bike got stolen. I got a pair of 4s. I got pissed the fuck off.
You've got nothing.
I win. So, I'm like freaking out, my bike's stolen. I tell my parents to call the police. And like, I'm overreacting that my bike got stolen. An 11-year-old's bike gets stolen. You know, this is like common way for them to react, right?
Yeah.
Fast forward maybe like a week, my dad comes home extra late. Like, he used to come home at like 6 and he came home at like 9. And he gets out of his car, goes to the trunk, and he pulls out my bike. Except for it was beat the fuck up. And I'm thinking,
What?
my dad found my bike! And I went like berserk going, oh my god, my bike! Oh my god! And it was my bike. It had the license plate on it. It had the card and the spokes. It had everything.
You had a card in your smoke.
Yeah. Dude, I was
You
11.
fucking faggot. Faggot.
You're just jealous. My bike was cooler. Anyways,
Hate that sound.
it got really cool having my bike back. And I asked my dad, where'd you find it? And he goes, well, the idiot who took it, apparently lives 4 houses down. Because he watched them ride it. To my knowledge, that person still lives there.
Or he's dead.
Probably. I don't know, I haven't seen them in forever, but the car still remains the same. So, like, either they moved out or something. But it was funny seeing, like, my dad just go, yeah, the idiot lives, like, 4 houses down, haha.
When I was younger, I lived in a really bad neighborhood. Like, incredibly bad.
Whoops.
And, I have a few stories about stuff being stolen from that house. One, which was the best thing to be stolen from any driveway ever, was a bag of rock salt.
What?
You know those things you put in the water purifier?
Yeah?
Yep.
Why was that stolen?
Got me. And then another time when we first moved into the place, which is before this by the way, I had a broken down bike. Both tires popped, the chain was broken and rusted laying in the front yard. Someone stole it.
Well, that's understandable. They could have fixed it up.
It would have taken a lot more money than to repair that $30 bike that I had. It was one of those cheap Walmart ones you can get, like... Yeah.
Dude, whenever I see stuff on the side of a street, I always, like, beg my parents to take it. Because one time we were over by my middle school... Oh, that's stupid. But one time we were driving past my middle school... By the way, it's your turn. So, we were driving past the middle school, and we see a thing of TVs, like 4 TVs just sitting on the side of the road. And they say, "Free, please take." So, naturally, we pull over and take the 4 TVs, and they were pretty good TVs. Like, still working perfect, like, out of Best Buy. We think they were stolen. Wow, it went by default. Guess what I had? A pair of 5s. You guys are bad at bluffing.
Well, Noob over there is horrible at bluffing. He just keeps on going even after he loses.
At least he's not like freaking Fruit whenever he plays poker.
Oh, yeah!
Fruit goes all in the very first turn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure those TVs were stolen.
Fuck.
Stop knocking my dude!
He's too big up. He's too big. Fuck.
But it was pretty funny.
Anyone want to hear about the time I sent kids to war?
Yes.
You... What?
What?
I have not heard this story.
I'm pretty sure you have. I used to hang out with a group of friends. One of them was... I knew him since practically he was born, and our families were really close. Also, about 3 others as well, and his little brother. Well, it happened one day pretty much in the backyard of his area. It's because his backyard is pretty much open. There is no fence, and down the hill is the parking lot, the extended parking lot for my future high school, right?
Yeah.
And let's see here,
Hey.
that and that.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm matching you.
Oh.
You have that 200 there.
Okay. I guess.
Did you put that there on purpose?
No. Oh, what else?
Wait. Thanks for interrupting. Fuck you,
Fuck,
man.
sorry. I meant to grab something else.
What were you trying to grab on his side?
The fucking quarter. But I'm like so far away. Like,
Stop
I'm
grabbing things.
What quarter?
Alright, well, Noob's turn, I guess. No, he folded, so Jamal. So card.
God damn it.
I have another story similar. Or not really similar, but it reminded me because he said parking lot.
I haven't even finished yet.
Oh, well, I thought that was it because you stopped talking.
No, it's because of what's his name, Noob over here knocked over my shit. Nice. Just get rid of what the just go
I like how as soon as Ririk is like bitching that Noob keeps throwing things, all of us go over to Noob's table and just throw things.
Okay, well, continue on to my little story. One day when I visited his place, apparently overnight in the extended parking lot, they
Just keep
seriously,
going.
Noob.
I did. Just go on. Continue.
Wait, what are you putting
I
your
guess no one
stuff
wins.
in? No, I win.
Well, how?
Because... Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Well, and apparently overnight in the extended parking lot, they put this huge mound of sand.
Oh yeah,
It's
nobody
a
wins.
huge mound of sand, right? So we decided to go over there, and I get the bright idea of, hey, you know, you have a couple of shovels in the garage. There's enough for all of us here. We could try digging this up and turning it into a fort.
Oh god.
And that's exactly what we started to do. Was we started to dig in the center to plan out the layout of this fort, and it was gonna be big because, like I said, it was huge and widespread. This mound of sand, and as we were kept on doing this, we were talking about like what exactly can we do with this mound of dirt, right? And this mound of sand. And my friend, he mentioned how in the past they had Graham hasn't tossed anything in. Right. In the past, one of them mentions like, well, we played this one game back at school. We called it Rock War, right?
I swear to God,
And that
you're
sounded
reading my fucking mind.
and this sounded perfect. They're like, okay, let's all do this Rock War. Have the dump. We're like, we're gonna grab these, little rocks, the sand clumps that will break apart when it hits somebody. And then I was like, hold up, everyone. There's only 5 of us. I'm like, how are we going to do this? We'd all try thinking of something of who can we invite last second. And then that's when I saw some group of random kids, probably like ranging from 5 to 10 years old, somewhere on the street. And we drafted all of them.
Oh my god.
It was a lot of them. It was a huge group. We didn't even know them, and we drafted all of them into our army.
I guess
Are
I
you
finally
sure
understand
you
why
didn't-
you're so good at SWTOR.
Are you sure you didn't live in fucking Florida?
No, I did not live in Florida.
Because we literally had a game after school because there was like next to this fucking golf course. There was this big mound of rocks and sand. Like it's Florida, so there's no dirt in Florida, it's just sand.
Yeah.
And literally, every time we would go by that, we had a fucking rock war. You would fucking
No, it's just a very common idea of having a game, but yeah, what's even better is that for some strange reason, and on a different night before, because this was a day-long process of turning, these were days long, trying to turn that mound of dirt into a fortress. They decided, the people that put the mound of sand there, put a secondary mound of sand a little bit further down, smaller, so that could be the invaders out, camp. It was perfect. So immediately we split up the teams, and all of us older kids, we pretty much became the high-ranking generals and officials of this kid army, and immediately started sending them out there to start throwing those clumps of dirt at each other, and they went full in there. Since there was also a parking lot, we used the lanes, the painted lanes as markers. There was a certain part where it's actually a no man's zone, and they really went out there. The part I hated the most is one of those bastards turned out to be on a baseball team.
What? Jamal, you're the only one with 2 cards.
Wait, yeah, one of those
Wait,
bastards turned. How am I only have 1 card here?
Hold on, I'm resetting these.
I have 3.
I was fucking giving you run cards, Jamal.
Okay, I got 2.
Well, it doesn't matter to me because I have the exact same hand.
Okay, so wait a minute, I had the exact same hand in the last poker game.
Didn't you fold for
Alright,
that one?
Jamal, shuffle better.
Yeah, I did fold for that one.
Jamal, you need to shuffle better.
Fuck you.
No, I would, but no.
I have a story to tell.
But yeah, that kid ended up being your sniper, and it knocked me good on my shoulders. I was trying to issue commands. That was a fun day.
I have a story similar about how me and my
Okay.
friend got kicked out of, or not really similar, but you keep mentioning parking lots and I keep remembering this. My friend and I got kicked out of a church parking lot once.
You have to do a lot to make your parking lot people think.
No, you
crazy.
Can
Don't.
you?
Or
can
it's
you
rather my
say
friend
the
was
wrong
kicked
word?
out, but since I was with him, they kicked me out too. See, what had happened was, we had permission to skateboard on their property. Like, we asked them if, hey, can we skateboard in your parking lot? And they were like, yeah, sure, we don't care. So we were doing that, and who didn't go yet? Noob.
Mhm.
We were skating, and my friend has a bottle of Coke Like, not like just one of those small ones, like a big one. And he gets the great idea of shaking it up and throwing it at the ground. And he does that, and the freaking priest of the church comes running out at us, and my friend starts running, and I'm skating out of the parking lot. And he's screaming, "If you guys show up again, I'm gonna kill you!" And you're thinking, that's really unpriest-like.
I have never had.
What's funny is, we avoided that parking lot like it was Satan himself.
Well, it was.
Like, I remember we were walking to my friend's house and we cut through the parking lot to get there faster. This was like a week afterwards when we were going over to my friend's house, and we usually go through the parking lot, and we saw the freaking priest looking out the window at us, like as we were going to be walking past. I guess you're all in. Oh my god, I just remembered how funny it was, the I'm gonna kill you!
I know I've already told the story to you guys, but I'll tell it for like the fucking
Podcast.
people who are watching it. When I was younger, a lot of these stories are all about me running from people because I was a kid who wrote checks my ass couldn't check. My mom's words, not mine. Anyway, when I was younger, I was being chased by these two kids because they were dicks and they didn't like me. Bitch, first of all. Second of all, and I was scared. I put my fucking life right there. So I ran into the Walmart and basically hid in one of those spool things.
Oh yeah, you
clothing
told
rack
me this
things.
once.
The clothing rack. You know, like cartoons when they hide in the clothing racks and everything?
Yeah, like Scooby-Doo or some shit.
Yeah. Why'd you mail your things?
Because you ran out.
Exactly, that's why that means I'm out.
No, keep playing, you
Hey, he's
faggot.
out.
I'm out.
You just
And
use that as an
anyway,
excuse so that way
was-
you can talk without having to concentrate on the thing that we need to learn how to do.
No, I actually, that's how it works, bitch.
I like how in reality,
Yeah.
if you look at like the poker chips going in, like if you just keep stomping them in, you just see like a mound of just
Yeah.
gathering more and more.
But, excuse me, sorry.
Oh, whoops.
I almost got caught because the guy ran by me. I saw his shoes like running past, and I started laughing. And I was scared because I was laughing so hard I almost pissed myself.
I'm gonna go all in.
If they did.
You could just say all in without actually putting all in.
It adds effect.
The game's slowing down. It's just me.
Just you.
In that case, I might as well go all in too.
Everyone's doing it. That's usually how the worst things happen.
All in. That's my guy. Let's go. Fucking
Okay, all
crabs.
in.
Okay, Mr. Krabs. Why?
Everybody's all in. Just put it in this
Okay.
gigantic mound.
That's it.
No,
We
but we
got
need
here.
to be able to tell. Be able to tell in case no one wins.
Okay.
I have a
got two
10 and a
pairs.
9. I have nothing.
I have
You've
a
got-
10 and a 3.
He's got a pair. Wait again. Noob
Noob's
didn't
out.
even have any. Yeah, he's
No,
out.
I bet my fucking goblins, bitch.
That doesn't count, you faggot.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Graham has
I
a.
won this.
Alright,
and a
I
third.
have a Jack and a 7.
Wow, none of us
Aw.
won. Screw it.
Actually,
But I had the-
actually, we have one. We have
I
one.
have the highest.
That doesn't
I have
matter.
an ace.
If you have the
Yeah,
highest,
I-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck you.
No, it doesn't. Dude, we had a thing like that earlier where we didn't even count it.
Okay, thanks, noob.
No, Grimace
Don't worry,
just
Rick,
flies
don't.
away. Put the cards down, you retard. Poker can sometimes get real.
It's super real. Oh fuck. What the fuck?
You caught one of the cards when we were dealing it. It's face down, so we'll use that as the first one. Is everybody still all in?
I shouldn't get a card then, should I?
No, it doesn't matter. An ace, a 4, and a 10.
A queen. Oh, a 10.
I
Oh, that's
win.
names. I have a queen and a 5.
I have an 8.
Jack and an 8.
I win.
None of us win
But you
again.
went out already.
No, I got 10. Kidding.
You're not in, you asshole.
I had this
Hold
thing.
on, I'm
and
gonna-
it's mine, remember?
You're the one who even said you're not in.
I
you only have yourself
If I won
blamed.
the last 2 ones, this would have been over. But since I fucking now that I lose all my cards.
Okay.
Queen. That's a 6. 6, 7.
Alright. Ready, set.
I have a 5 and a 3.
Queen 5.
Well, as far as we know right now, Grim wins.
I have a queen and an 8.
So is it a tie?
Grim wins
We
because
both
he has a
have
10.
queens. I
He has a higher. So you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yay.
That was satisfying. I like how we all have cards.
Now what?
So we should talk about a first experience about something. Maybe first
Well,
experience
Jamal has to
going
leave now.
outside to a country.
Yeah, I gotta
maybe
leave
first
soon,
experience
but-
on a vacation. Ah. Alright, then I guess this is it, isn't it?
Thank you for everybody watching our really bad fucking stream.
Yeah, this was really bad.
I will now read the 24th page of a book because isn't that like saying like your sex?
No, 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 no. There's a lot of dragons.